Hallway of Joan University. Late morning, buzzing energy, locker slamming, footsteps echoing. Krola's laughter slashes through the hallway like glass hitting marble, too loud. Too dramatic, too intentional. You flinch at the sudden sound, shifting your books in your arms. Krola loops her arm with yours, her red lipstick curling into a mischievous smirk. Oh, come on, Wine, don't pretend you didn't hear what I said. Tell me, did you two talk after class? Who? You blink, confused. Crola raises her eyebrow in fake innocence, but her gaze flickers just once toward the figure standing near the lockers. Jungkook, your husband, the campus heartthrob everyone tried to flirt with, except he didn't see anyone but you. Or at least that's what you used to believe. He stands there, back leaning against the metal lockers, black hoodie sleeves pushed up, jawline sharp like carved steel, pretending to scroll through his phone, but his eyes lift subtle, careful each time you speak. Krula, knowing exactly what she's doing, leans closer and speaks loudly enough to echo. You know, if Jungkook were not married, Draven would confess to you instantly. Her words shoot through the hallway like a bullet. Her eyes widen. Jungkook's hand pauses mid-scroll. His jaw locks, brief but unmistakable. The air changes, thickens. You try to brush it off with a soft laugh. Krola, stop. Driven is just a friend. Don't make weird theories. Krola tilts her head, feigning surprise. Really? Because the way he looks at you, you cut her off quickly. He respects me, that's it. But Jungkook hears none of your soft defense, only Krola's perfectly delivered poison. He shuts his locker with a quiet slam, a muscle tugging at his jaw. He doesn't look at you, not yet. But you feel the shift like a cold gust brushing across your spine. Krola smiles like a serpent who just tasted the first drop of blood. She steps even closer to you, whispering but intentionally loud enough for Jungkook to catch. Honestly, Wine, sometimes I think you two would make a better pair. Driven is gentle, attentive, always there for you, unlike some husbands who, don't understand their wives. Your breath hitches. Cruella, what the hell? But before you finish, her next laugh rings out again, bright, theatrical, cruel. Jungkook straightens, finally glancing away, not at Cruella, not at her fake laugh, only at you. His eyes, once warm, carry something else now, something sharp, something hurt. Something he tries to hide but masking it with cold indifference. He finally speaks, voice low enough that only the three of you hear. If you are done gossiping, you might want to get to class. You phrase Krula smirks. Cook, we were not. He doesn't let you finish. He brushes past, barely grazing your shoulder, a silent storm walking on two legs. Krula looks at you with a fox sympathetic pout. Oops, did I say too much? You know exactly what you did. Her smile widens, sweet, venomous, victorious. Good, let the game begin. And just like that, the first crack in your marriage forms small, quite invisible, but deadly. Campus courtyard, soft afternoon light, students scattered on benches, a gentle breeze pushing through the trees. You and Driven sit on the stone bench near the fountain. You are tired, your head rests lightly against your hand. As you flip through your notes, Driven sits beside you, polite distance kept because he respects boundaries. You look exhausted. Did you sleep at all last night? You sigh weakly. Not much. Chunko came home late and he didn't talk to me. Driven frowns, voice gentle. He's probably stressed. Did something happen? Krola said something stupid yesterday and I think he heard. Krola, the drama queen with too much time. He chuckles softly, helping you rearrange your messy notes. His hand briefly brushes yours, barely a second, but someone else sees it. Someone hiding behind a tree. Krola, devil. Her gaze is sharp, almost glowing with obsession. Her phone is already out. Click, click, click. Each picture taken at the exact second Driven leans forward to help you reading something. Perfect angles, perfect timing, but reality shows nothing more than friendship. Krula needs more. She zooms in, cropping gently, tightening the frame, lowering the brightness, adding a shadow filter, and makes it look like Draven's hand lingers over your intimate. Forbidden, Krula whispers to herself, "Let's give Jungkook something he can cry about." Her lips stretch into a wicked smile. She opens the chat. "Your husband's contact saved as John Jungkook?" Yes, she saved it herself that way. She types slowly. "I warned you." She looks happier with him than with you. Attach the edited photo. Sends, then another message. "If you don't believe me, I can send more." Her nail taps sent again with a satisfied sigh. Late night, June residence, Jungkook's private study. The room is dim, lit only by the cold, bluish glare of his computer screen. Jungkook sits in his leather chair, elbows on his desk, fingers in his hair, messing up the strands he styled so perfectly. In the morning, a notification buzzes. He lifts his phone. When he sees her name, Krola, his jaw hardens, but he opens the chat anyway. And the edited photos drop into his lap like grenades. It feels like something inside him cracks. He zooms in, his eyes lock onto Draven's hand near yours. "Your soft smile, your relaxed posture," he whispers, voice trembling. Wine, anger, insecurity, fear, all layered like venom inside him. He whispers again, this time bitter. "Happier with him, huh?" His breathing becomes uneven. He closes his eyes, but the images burn behind them, refusing to disappear. He stands abruptly, pushing the chair back, stalks to the doorway of the study, then stops. The house is silent. Too silent, he walks slowly down the hall to your shared bedroom, opens the door. The moonlight falls across the room. Your side of the bed is empty. You slept late in the living room while studying. Your pillow is untouched, blanket folded. Jungkook stands there in darkness, gripping the doorframe. His heart fractures slowly, painfully. He sits on the edge of the bed and stares at the empty spot, the place he once reached for without thinking. He reaches a hand toward it, hesitates, and pulls back. He whispers, voice raw, "Tell me, why did it stop being enough for you?" He lowers his head, fingers trembling. "Or was I never enough to begin with?" His eyes glisten, but he doesn't let the tears fall. Jungkook Joon, the campus heartthrob, the man everyone adored, has one weakness. You, only you, and Krulla has found it, exposed it, poisoned it. By the time he lifts his head again, he is not the same man. His fear has turned into something darker, colder, more dangerous. A fear that will soon destroy your marriage, one lie at a time. Next morning, the corridor hums with early morning chatter, metal lockers slamming open, the faint scent of coffee drifting in the air. You walk slowly, notebook pressed to your chest, mind still tangled in the silence of last night. Jungkook had come home late, spoken nothing, looked at you like he was made of glass about to crack. You wanted to ask him, "Are you okay? What's wrong? Talk to me." But words died on your tongue. You spot him at the far end of the hallway. He's leaning against a locker, hands in pockets, gaze fixed on you. Quietly, desperately. There is something in his eyes that aches. You take a step toward him. Then, "Wine, hold up your notes from yesterday." Driven's voice cuts through the noise. You blink, turn to him out of habit. Driven jogs over, already pulling out his folder. "Professor said she'll ask about chapter 7. I wrote the summary, but honestly, yours is clearer. Can I borrow it for the hour?" You note, "Yeah, sure. Wait, let me give you the right page." Driven stands close only because the hallway is crowded. You focus on flipping through your notes. You don't see the way Chungkook's face shifts, hope flickering into hurt, then dissolving into bitterness as you walk away from him without a second glance. You don't see Krilla standing just beside him, lips curled into a razor sharp smile. She leans in slightly, her whisper dripping poison. See, she didn't even look at you, she ran straight to him. Jungkook stiffens, pretending her words don't hit the exact spot already bruised. Krilla continues soft and deadly. She was with him yesterday too. They looked close. Maybe that's why she didn't sleep in your room. Maybe she's happier somewhere else. Jungkook's jaw clenches, a muscle jumps at his temple. Krula slides a folder into his hand, her expression saint like, voice soothing, calculated. If you love her, then give her freedom. Jungkook glances down, the folder opens with a soft rustle, divorce papers. Blank except for the signature line. He stares at them. First confusion, then devastation, then something colder settling in his eyes. He signs them, the pen trembles just once. Krula's smile sharpens as she watches. Halfway through your lecture, the classroom door opens with a loud creak. Everyone turns. Miss Wine Joan, your breath catches at the use of your married name. You stand, the courier hands you an envelope sealed with Jungkook's silver wax stamp. Your fingers shake as you break it open, then everything inside you stops. The crisp sound of paper unfolding feels louder than the lecture hall. The divorce papers stare back at you, signed, stamped, final. Driven whispers, horrified. Why and what is it? You don't shed a single tear. The sky burns orange as evening settles over the campus park. Chung sits alone on a weathered bench, elbows digging into his thighs. Eyes red and hollow, leaves rustle around him, but he hears nothing, only the echo of Krula's voice. Of your silence, of his own fear, you approach quietly, gripping the papers. He senses you and lifts his head slowly. Jungkook, his breath catches you. You got them. Why? Your tone isn't angry, it's worse, controlled. I see. He swallows throat tight. Why? I couldn't take it anymore. I saw things that looked real. You sit beside him, but there is a space between you. White, painful, foreign. Show me. Hands trembling, he unlocks his phone and opens the chat. The manipulated photos shine on the screen. You stare at them for a long moment, then exhale a hollow laugh. I didn't believe she would do this, Krula. You shake your head slowly, but Jungkook, I'm your wife. You should have trusted me or at least asked me before signing away our marriage. Jungkook drops his head in his hands, voice breaking. I tried to talk to you today. You walked right past me. You didn't even look at me. Driven called me for notes. That's it. Nothing else. I wasn't ignoring you, Jungkook. I didn't even know you were waiting for me. He flinches like each word hits a raw wound. I thought maybe you didn't want me anymore. His voice softens to a whisper. I thought I was losing you. So your solution was to divorce me rather than talk to me? He squeezes his eyes shut, guilt swallowing him whole. Krola's heels clack sharply against the pavement as she approaches. Well, this looks emotional. You turn your head slowly. Jungkook eyes burn with fury. Krola, why did you do this? Krola shrugs slightly, though her eyes shine with unstable desperation. Because I loved him and he rejected me brutally. She lets out a broken laugh, so I made sure he would see you for who you really. The sound cracks through the quiet park, and Krula freezes, her head snapping to the side, hair whipping. Jungkook's hand shakes from the impact. You ruined everything, you. Don't you dare come near my wife again. Krula's eyes fill with tears. Your wife, you never loved me. I gave you everything. I never wanted you, not once, not ever. Her face crumbles, she turns and runs, sobbing heels echoing like sharp fractures on concrete. Silence weighs heavy. You stand, the paper still in your hand. Let's go home, Jungkook. He follows beside you, quiet, almost afraid. After a few steps, he finally speaks, voice thin with desperation. Wine, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have trusted you. I should have asked you. I should have fought for us instead of this. You stop and face him. Your eyes glisten but don't break. He wishes you would scream, cry, anything but this calm disappointment. I'm disappointed in you, Jungkook. He recoils like those words pierced bone. You didn't just hurt me, you broke something inside me, something I'm not sure I can fix. His breath shakes. Please don't say that. I'll do anything. Just don't look at me like I'm a stranger. Here, shake your head. I trusted you more than myself, and one lie, one fake picture was enough for you to throw me away. A tear slips down Jungkook's cheek, silent and devastating. Wine, please, I can't lose you. Your voice cracks, not loud, but enough to shatter him completely. You already did. The house is silent when you enter. Not the peaceful kind, the kind that tastes like endings. Jungkook follows you inside, quiet, unsure, eyes fallen from crying. You walk straight to the bedroom, pull out your suitcase, and place it on the bed with a soft thud. Jungkook freezes in the doorway. Wine, what are you doing? You don't look at him. You fold your clothes with calm, almost graceful movements, like if your heart isn't shaking under your ribs. I'm packing. His breath catches. No, please don't leave. I'll fix it. I swear I will. Fix yourself first. He goes still, the words slashing cleanly through the air. You zip one compartment of your suitcase, finally turning to face him. Your expression is heartbreakingly calm. Jungkook, I need time. Time to breathe, time to heal, time to trust myself again. Because right now, even I don't recognize what we became. He steps toward you, slow and fearful, like approaching something fragile. Wine, I love you. You know that, right? Everything I did was because of fear. You cut gently, not love. His jaw trembles. Love talks, fear resumes. Love asks, fear destroys. The silence turns heavier. You close your eyes for a moment, gathering your courage. I'm not leaving because I don't love you. I'm leaving because I do. And because if we stay like this, we will only keep hurting each other. Jungkook sits on the edge of the bed, burying his face in his hands. Tell me how to fix it. Tell me what you need. I'll do anything. Anything, Wine. You kneel in front of him and gently remove his hands from his face. Your voice becomes quieter, poetic like truths carved straight from your soul. Jungkook, you are a man who gives the whole world but forgets to give words. You love with intensity but not clarity. You protect but don't communicate, and I can't keep bleeding silently beside you. His eyes brim with tears again. I need a husband who stands next to me, not behind doubts. I need trust that doesn't crumble the moment someone whispers a lie. He whispers your name like a prayer. I will change. You shake your head gently, then change, not for me, for yourself. You stand and close your suitcase. I'm going to my apartment. I'll stay there until you learn to trust me more than you trust someone else's words. He stands too desperate. How long will you stay away? As long as it takes. His voice cracks. And what about us? Your next words hit him harder than any slap Krola received. When you become the man I can come home to without fear. When you choose communication over assumptions. When you learn that love isn't possession, it's partnership, then come to me. A tear slips down your cheek, the only one you let fall. And if you truly love me, you will wait. Chungo grabs your wrist, not to stop you, but to hold on for just 1 second longer. Do I deserve this? You place his hand gently back by his side. You deserve a chance to grow, and I deserve a love that doesn't doubt me. You walk toward the door. He follows, quite shattered. Will you come back? You look over your shoulder, eyes soft but resolute. Only when you come for me, as the man in might, not the man Cruella broke. And then you leave. The door closes. Behind you, soft, final, echoing. Inside the house, Jungkook sinks to the floor, hands shaking, breath uneven. He whispers into the empty room, "Wine, I'll change, I promise. Just don't stop loving me." But you are already gone.